Hello, everybody, and welcome to Home Based Business Review. I'm your host, Carl Douglas. Listen, I am here because of one big concern that I've been finding out in this world. Everybody is having pain trying to solve the problem of how to save money. And you guys are expressing to me that you would like to know more about the company I'm about to present to you. Okay, so right now I have professionals online with us to answer a lot of questions that you guys have right here in front of me. First, I want to introduce, okay, my guest. It would be Daniel. We have Tim. And I'm going to let this lady say her first and last name because I don't want to mess it up.
Kirsty Snyder.
Love it. Love it. I believe that you deserve that respect. So, we're going to be talking about something that you guys are really concerned about on how to benefit from this big, big company here that's in 140 countries. So, Daniel, I want you to take it away and talk about the inside of this company and why they should pay attention to this particular company. Let's talk to them about that.
Yeah, I think what we get to do is really, really special. And I know, I definitely want to hear from Tim and Kirsty real soon, but, they can just share that we literally get paid to help people save money. And it's a really good feeling when you're part of something that can benefit people more than just, there's so many opportunities online about, hey, let me show you how to make money. Here's how you make money, side hustles, side gigs, work from home, all of that stuff. But when you can show somebody something that can not only they can do from home, but they can also save money on the bills that they're paying every day, the food that they're putting on the table, the car that they're driving, the cell phone that they're holding. When you can show people how to save money in those areas, anywhere between $300 to $500 on average per month, it's a pretty special feeling, and you get paid to do that, which is really cool. So, Carl, if you want me to share my screen and just kind of show everybody some of the basic steps that people can go through when they first get in?
Please, because that's what they're looking forward to right now.
All right, cool. So I'll share my screen here and see if this comes up. All right, can you guys see my screen?
We can.
All right, so this is our members area right here, and everybody will get access to this. Anyone that joins our team will get access to this. So what I do is when I'm showing someone this for the first time, you literally just go over here to the left-hand side. You get this whole menu, and I'll try to blow this up so you guys can see this. One of the fastest ways, one of the best things that you can do the very day that you start is come over here and click on this thing called the savings portal. And once you get here, it's literally just a matter of opting into the savings portal, and there's honestly hundreds and if not thousands of ways where you guys can save money. But for you, one of the biggest rocks that our members go ahead and save money on right off the bat is we just have them literally scroll down, and you can see right here, auto insurance, home insurance. And these are two of the biggest rocks that you can save money on literally the day that you sign up. So as an example, my wife and I here in Massachusetts, they used to call it Taxachusetts, but we were spending $1,656 a year for two automobiles, Chevy Tahoe and a Dodge Ram pickup truck. And then all I did is I have it here on my desk here. I just grabbed my paperwork. I went through and I matched it line for line, and I got quotes as low as $581 a year. So we end up paying less than half of what we were for the same exact coverage. Kirsty, I want to kick it over to you because I know that you and your family also saved some money as well. Can you chat about that real quick?
Yeah, of course. So we went from a little over $2,000 a year spent on our auto insurance. We have a Toyota Highlander and a Ford truck, and it went down to $1,268. It was about an $815 savings for two cars, same coverage, same awesome stuff that we have here in Colorado.
Nice. And Tim, I just want to hear from you real quick. I mean, obviously you're a little more on the corporate side of things. I mean, what are some of the average savings that you're seeing across, the community when you hear people that go and they save money on their auto insurance or home insurance? What are some of the average savings that you're seeing on your end?
Anywhere
Tim,
from 200.
Tim, before you start, let me introduce Tim. Tim, can you tell us your position with this particular company, please?
Sure. I'm the director of member relations with Savings Conway Global. Been with Steve for 7 years, and just very, very excited to have such quality people I'm talking to today that's speaking and the ones that's listening. We have a mission that's to help 1 million+ families around the world to be financially abundant. And just as Daniel said, we help people save money where they live.
Awesome.
So to give you a quick testimony for me personally, my wife and I like older cars. I got a 1996 Hyundai van, and she has a 2004 Passat. And according to the state of Tennessee, we just want to keep liability because they're old cars. And we're with a company that Shaquille owns. I call it that Shaquille O'Neal owns it jokingly. He really does it as the general. But I would talk to our concierge because you can either go it online or you can call them. And they end up giving us 10 times more coverage, full coverage for everything. Instead of paying $119 a month, we start paying $105. That's $168 in savings and 10 times more coverage. It's just amazing. We have individuals who are part of the military. Coach RGT in Maryland, we saved him $1,380 a year for his 2 trucks and a van trailer. And what was amazing about this, not always no guarantee of savings, but we had no idea at that particular point that we could even compete with the military insurance. If all guys know who that is. And that was amazing. So we have testimonies because we believe in documentation, beats conversation over and over again of people saying anywhere from $200 to a staggering $6,000 a year in car insurance alone. Because here in the state of America, in the country of America, we're spending $21 billion too much. And why should we have to do that?
Awesome.
Yes.
And again, that's what, again, you as you watching this video, when you get in here, that's one of the biggest bills, probably biggest annual bills that you have, maybe besides your mortgage, that you can go and you can take care of right on the same day that you start. The same thing with your auto insurance, your home insurance as well. Those are 2 of the biggest rocks that we help people see right away. Another thing that is just absolutely screaming hot is food, groceries, right? So right here from your members area, there's this little thing called print-free coupons. And some of our members are just going absolutely crazy for this, where you have the ability to sign up for this. It's totally free to you. And you can come in here and you can sign up for this, and you can select all kinds of coupons off all the major retailers. You can see some of this one is like save, $3.75, save $2, $1.25, $2, $5. And these are all major brands. And what we're seeing on our team is, here's one of our Facebook groups where all of our members kind of share what they're saving with our opportunity here. And you can select the coupons. They will clip and mail them to you. So I know, like, my wife is like, I guess you could call her like a couponer, right? One of those people that you get the ad in the mail, you get that junk mail, right? And then you flip through and you're clipping out coupons and stuff like that. She actually enjoys that. But now we have a way where she can just literally go through, go click, 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 couple clicks of her mouse, and, hundreds of dollars in savings per month. And the coupons get clipped for you and sent right to your door. Kirsty, I know you have, if you could maybe talk about this real quick. I know that you have a lot of moms that are on your team, and you're a mom yourself, very busy mom. You help a lot of busy moms. What's the feedback in regard to these coupons? It's just coupons, but people are going crazy for it.
So I would say the biggest feedback is it's coupons that relate to what you're actually buying. So for me, I've been able to save around $300 a month because of the coupons. And the gals that I've been able to help, whether they have 5 kids or they are pregnant with their first, they are able to save up to $500. For them, that's incredible because we all want to save money, and to go to the grocery store, doing that with our kids attached to our side or crying in the background, as you can probably hear my newborn. It's nice to be able to have that, to make money, sure, but also to save money. It's impeccable for moms who are wanting to help increase their family.
Awesome.
No, that's what attracted me to this whole thing. And, I'm going to change my hat here. being a veterans, and a lot of the veterans are probably listening and watching, as well as single moms and single dads and just family oriented. But the reason why we are basically making this recording because you guys requested, how can I save money on things that are already paid for? I don't have to go out and get these things. These are the things I'm paying for. So this is what you want to understand. Instead of getting that second or third job, it's okay to do these things because you got to survive out there. But you can put this money back in your pocket. Okay, have more money at the end of the month. This is the reason why we're bringing this broadcast to you. We're talking to leaders in the industries who are explaining to you guys what you need to do to be able to save money. Okay. And I'm sure a lot of you are happy to hear that because these are realities to you. I mean, we're in COVID and we don't even know if we're going to be able to keep our job, but we still got to eat. We still got to pay those bills. Okay. Here you have something that you can relax about, have a little more snap in your walk as you are saving money. So
Carl, let me hit up on one more thing, and then I'll turn it over to you real quick.
Okay. Go ahead.
I obviously we got to talk about the elephant in the room here, and that's clearly what we're going through and what we've been seeing in the news. And you almost can't turn on the news and not hear about gas prices, right? So we know we can save on our bills, we can save on our home insurance, our auto insurance, like the cell phone bill that you're paying for, your cable, your Wi-Fi, all that stuff. Our opportunity will help you save on those everyday bills, but obviously gas is a big thing. Well, with us, you can get this really amazing app that is local to you wherever you are, and you can see all the current gas prices in your area. Literally, you can just do it by mileage. You can see all the current gas prices, and then you have the ability, like this one right here, and I know it's really tough to see, but you can activate a deal alert and you get a little special card that's just for you. And again, this is a free service that's available to you. This is another thing, just like those coupons, that is super hot on our team right now because it's trending in the news. You don't stop hearing about gas prices right now. Oh, I remember a year ago or 2 years ago, whatever, I can activate an extra. This gas station is already low at $4 a gallon, which is crazy that that's actually low right now. But I can activate another 24 cents off per gallon. And if I'm going to go fill up, I'm going to activate that deal. I'm going to take my card, I'm going to scan it, and I'm going to get my discount. And everyone on our team right now is going crazy for that because the people that do have to commute, that do work, that do have to, that, aren't as fortunate where they get to work from home, that do have to commute. I mean, again, they're saving hundreds of dollars per month every time they have to, when they're filling up consistently. And it's, again, when you get paid to help people save money like that, it's a good feeling.
Beautiful, beautiful. Talk about the vacation savings. I know you have stories to talk about that. I want to hear more about it.
Yeah, I'll see if I'll share my screen super fast. And not to make this too complicated here, but we have something called the travel engine, which, how many different travel engines are there? You see the commercials on TV all the time, but here's one of the things that I love with this is you can actually go book week vacations at a time. So instead of looking by day and trying to say, hey, I want to go from this day to that day, what you can do is you can literally select weeks. So instead of selecting days, you can go select weeks. And let's just say we're going to pick Cancun. I'm just going to try to pick an example right here. And we're going to pull up Cancun and see what happens. And this is just, I can give you several different examples, but this is just one of the great ways to save on travel. Now that things are starting to open back up, right? More and more people are traveling. But look at this one right here. This is $180. And by the way, this is not $180 per night. This is $180 for the entire week. 7 nights, 8 days. Can you see the price on the screen right there? Okay. That's $26 a night. $26 a night at a beachfront resort in Cancun, and you get a studio apartment and it's a 3.5-star hotel, $26 a night and $180 for the entire 8 days. I mean, that to me that's pretty insane. That's something that I've never seen before. And I could show 9 other examples of the same thing. We could go look at Cabo. We could go look in Aruba. We could go look in, wherever we wanted to. But it's just deals like that has our members freaking out a little bit, but in a really good way. And I mean, I've saved money on hotels myself, and we've had several other members that have saved money for events and stuff like that. But it's just the savings that you get there compared to some of those other sites, and I won't name names, but it's night and day. It's literally night and day.
Wow. You had an example of going to a concert, you and your wife.
Yep.
I want to hear that story again.
Okay. Yeah, we I'll see if I can pull it up online here. I have it in one of our Facebook groups, which is one of our public groups right here. So I'm going to go pull this up for you. Just give me 2 seconds. Make sure I'm looking in the right group here. So yeah, my wife and I are huge Garth Brooks fans. She's more of a fan than I am, but it was on her bucket list to go see Garth Brooks. That was just kind of one of the things that she wanted to do. And I'm still trying to pull this up for you here. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I don't know why it's not coming up. Anyway, I'll just tell you the story. So we got tickets for, we're in March now, and we got tickets in May, a couple months from now. And as soon as I got the tickets to the event, which is at Gillette Stadium where the Patriots play, it's about an hour from here. So we knew we wanted to spend the night. And so I'm a Hilton Honors member, and I wanted to stay in the Hilton, which was right near the stadium. And it was $1,600 a night for one freaking night, night. And I said, you got to be kidding me. And I looked in some of the local hotels, $1,200, $1,300, $800, $900. It was, I couldn't find a price below $800 for one night anywhere within a 4-mile radius of the stadium. So I went to our travel engine and I found a hotel that was, I think it was like 1.2 miles away, and I got it for $340. So I couldn't find that on Google. I couldn't find that through any of the other travel sites and trust me, I checked, couldn't find that through any of the other travel sites. And I went through our travel engine and I got it for $340. So I didn't have to pay the $800,000-$900,000 a night, which is just ridiculous.
So you kept that money in your pocket, maybe bought some flowers or something, right?
Yeah, don't tell my wife that.
Yes. Any other stories, any other testimonies on travel?
I'm sure Tim has some. I know, our team is just kind of getting into exploring some of the other things besides the basic everyday savings that people are going after, the lowering their bills, their cable, their Wi-Fi, and all those sort of things, the coupons, the gas. I don't have a ton of travel stories just yet, like my own, but Tim or Kirsty, if you guys have anything else that you guys are hearing from some of your members getting savings.
Well, I can say from the corporate standpoint, we got hundreds and hundreds of them. As a matter of fact, we have 2 Facebook pages. We have a traditional Facebook page corporately where anybody can join. And then we have a private page for platinums only. And you have testimonies after testimonies on savings on hotels, cruises, just amazing. We had one guy took an entire cruise for his family. It has so many, because by the way, you get reward points for this as well. And he had enough reward points that he was able to send his mother to Vegas 8 days, 7 nights, completely free just on the rewards, including airfare. So we have things like that. It's just tons of testimonies after testimonies. Because one of the things you always hear me say, documentation will always be conversation. And everything we have is documented. It's amazing.
Beautiful. Awesome. Okay, so I want to talk to you, Tim, real quickly about some of the things that the company is about to bring into the fold of everything. If you can mention some of those things that people can look forward to as being a member, something they understand as far as heading toward the future here.
Sure. What we looked at was to be forward thinking. The marketplace has changed, ladies and gentlemen. It has changed. And what you did in 1979, 1980 to 1990s will not work in 2022. because we're in the information highway with information overload. And so we have to go where people live. And there was a lot of companies in the past that didn't do that, didn't recognize the marketplace. We did. We recognize that everybody gonna have to eat. I don't care how things get, you're gonna have to keep clothes on, you gotta have a place to live. So our mission is to help 1 million+ families become financially abundant. But our slogan is we make money where people help people save money where they live. And so by doing that, we are service oriented, and everything we think about is where people live today. So not only are you having the travel portal, not only do you have the savings portal, but for the corporate standpoint of businesses, they're getting hit hard too. Specifically, the backbone of America is small businesses. From the COVID-19 pandemic, people not coming to work, their bottom line. So we offer, and it's exclusively Savings Highway Global, lower your bills. That's where people live because these businesses are human beings. They own that's their blood, sweat, and tears. So we want to show them how to save money there. Then we have to deal with the issue of healthcare.
Yeah, let's
And we
talk
got
about that real quickly if you can. I know you have a lot to talk about when it comes to healthcare because you know more about that specific subject. Can you talk to it how that's at work and so on?
sure. Well, we got two processes of healthcare. We have one for you as a member that you can get right now. Now, what's unique about both of these, and this is actually health insurance from the sovereign nations SMI, is that you can share this with people and make money without having any kind of health insurance license because all we are referring agents. So when you log in your back office on your dashboard, you will see something that says health care for you. This is for you and you only. You simply click that, you'll see a website. They have videos of all the products, but you wouldn't ask us any questions about healthcare because I'm not going to answer them, right? Here's what you do. We got people. There's an 88 number there, and you'll see the big companies behind it. Very well known. And in terms of what you see, and just dial that 88 number and let them know who your Savings Highway Global. They'll answer any questions about any of their products because these are federal products through the SMI sovereign nations. This is not regulated by the states. This is regulated by the government. So we're in all 50 states. Then we have another healthcare product for businesses. That's through our Sba Freedom Plan. This is for business owners who have 3 to 100 is really the sweet spot that you want to go out to businesses. And there's a video that will explain to the businesses who this is, and they can get a quote, a real live quote on they'll know how many employees they have, who don't have health care, who does not have a single family, and they will simply send that quote and get a professional quote in 1 to 2 minutes. And the person who's connected to it, they'll get the quote, we'll get the quote, and our partners will get the quote. What's unique about these SBA Freedom Plans, they're part of the largest PPO network, and so is the SMI. So you got the largest in the country. They are ERISA Act compliant. We're under the ERISA Act for the company plan. So it's also Affordable Care Act compliant. So you'll see all of that. And this lady goes over all this very eloquently in 3 minutes. And we have zero deductibles for the employees, zero deductibles plans, and no preconceived conditions on our base plans. And all of that is explained in the video. Now, we're going to really launch this in a big fashion very soon for that because we got one little tweak on our website they have to fix for us. And then we will have what we call trainings that we have I call it the B2B night. We have special trainings every Monday night on lowering your bills. It's recorded. We have pages you can go watch, listen to recordings, and we have the same for healthcare. So you know exactly what you say, what you can say, can't say. You'll be trained through the whole process. And it's been very, very lucrative for those who want to make money. But also the main thing is the savings that you're going to get on your healthcare. You'll be pleasantly surprised right now if you go back and get those folks a call.
Interesting. Okay, and that sounds very, very, very interesting. Now, my understanding is something you're about to bring onto the table about credit repair
Yes,
and
sir.
training.
We're bringing credit restoration, and it's very, very unique. We're going to be introducing it to our leaders tonight, which is the platinum leaders. We'll get the information how it works. Our goal is to release it next month, and it's going to be very, very unique to anything you ever seen. Because again, it's needed. It's needed, and it's amazing. And again, uh, they have the ability. I will tell you this much, and they can scale up to anything. They have the ability where we do free consultations. They can do 20 an hour. So it's going to be geared up to, and then to go bigger and bigger and bigger as we need it. So you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I'm very, very excited about it because, again, we're going where people live. We also have other products coming down the line, identity theft like LifeLock situation. We have identity theft coming. We will have computer repair, 14,000 technicians on call. The Fortune 500 companies use to allow you to, hey, my computer froze. If I don't know what to do, this, and this, and they'll be able to take it over, look at it, and help you out. You'll have a service for that. We will have telemedicine on a big scale because that is by Forbes 500. That said that's going to be in the United States alone, $600 billion business by 2025. That's because this is where people live in it. Everything's changing. Why do you have to go to the doctor every day if I can just talk to my doctor online? And most of the time, you just need look this, that, and hey, go get, So that's exciting. So again, we're doing everything we can to make this the go where people live. That's the point. It's where you live. And we're very, very excited about this. And not on that, and I will say what very, very proudly, you can make quite an income with us.
You know what? I like that intro to that. Daniel, I want you to be the example for that on income, since you have the screen that's open. But you're right, Tim. That's the whole reason why I'm here. I like to not just help people save money, but I want to help them make money as well. So when you put both those together, it's like, ooh, well, what happened? I'm saving and I'm making, and then I'm saving and I'm making. So Dan, if you can go and talk about that real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I got at the time of this recording, we're in the middle of the month of March. I got started back just in the beginning of November, and in that very short amount of time, just by sharing this opportunity with the people that are watching this video and sharing it to Facebook and some other social media channels, I've been able to make almost $35,000 in a few short months for sharing a very, very low ticket business opportunity that, if you treat it like a business, it's going to pay you like a business, which myself and Kirsty, one of my rock stars does. And she's made probably almost as much, if not more than me. And she's juggling 3 kids at home. And if we can do it, then anybody can do this. And it's one of the things I love about this opportunity is there's no other upsells. There's no got yous that grab you on the back end. There's other products and services and systems out there where you get in for one price, like the low price. They always get you in at the low price, $7, $9, $10, $50, whatever it is. And then you get inside and then it's like, oh, you got to spend 100 for this, 250 for that, 500 for this, 2,500 for that. And when you get in, you can start sharing right away and you can start saving right away. And I think it's great because we can share this literally all over the world in over 140 countries and, make a significant income. Kirsty, I don't know if you want to just chime in for a minute and just share like what's happened to you since you got started and your income and some of the leverage that you're seeing on your team as well.
Sure. Yeah. I was talking with Daniel at the end of November. So he had been in almost a month with SHG. And I initially told him no. I said, yeah, this isn't for me. I think that's weird, whatever I thought. What it really came down to was my own belief in myself. Can I do this business? At the time, I was almost 9 months pregnant, had my baby girl here, and just didn't think I could do it, right? It was a self-confidence issue, not a business issue. And Daniel had already proven that it works, even though he had been in for less than a month. And what it came down to was, okay, I'm going to move forward with this. I'm going to make sure that it works for me. Now, I got in on December 8th, 2021. So it's been at the time of this recording, a couple months since then. And in my first 10 days, I generated $3,200 take home money for myself. I saved $816 on my auto insurance. Now I'm tapping into additional savings because, hello, I love Cancun. And in I think it was 17 days, I was able to generate over $10,000. Now, the impact around that, sure, I love being able to impact my financial wallet. I think that's great. I also want to be able to leave a legacy for my kids, and SHG allows for that to happen as I'm impacting other people. I think that's the key here. Is it's not about me. It's not about Daniel. It's not about Tim. It's not about Carl. It's about you. Anyone who's watching this right now, it's about you and how you want to make money and how you want to save money. But we're always thinking, how can we be bigger than ourselves? I'm thinking beyond myself. And when I do that, my financial increase happens naturally because I'm thinking about others and how I can help them out. And I think that's the best part. That's the best part of this business is you're able to help people, serve them in a way that is, like Daniel said, low ticket with no other got yous. It is, do you want to make money? Do you want to save money? Or do you want to do both? For us, obviously it's both, which is why we're expressing it to you today.
Oh, I love it. I love it. With that said, I want to invite you back. You know that, right?
Deal.
And I'm sure that's going to be a lot of people who are sitting at home wondering, I want to hear more, but at the same time, they know what they need to do. I don't need to tell them what to do. They can see it by watching the screen. My thing is this. I want to speak directly to you who are sitting there and going, oh, this sounds great. But I don't want to hear the but. There's no but to it. It just makes sense. It's a no-brainer. When they say no-brainer, it means you don't have to think, no, it's there. It's already there. Everything that's around you in your home, okay, your car, your house, the restaurant, the place you go to eat, the trips you take, you have control over that. You have control over that in your life, okay? I use this for an example. I was born poor, okay? Wasn't my fault, was my mom's fault, but I was born poor. But guess what? If I die poor, whose fault do you think that is? What are you leaving for your family? Okay? So you have something in front of you guys that can help you right now, where you at today, not tomorrow, because if you're thinking about tomorrow, it ain't going to happen. Things going to get in the way. Okay, that's how life is. Okay? But you need to do that now. Okay, I highly recommend that. Okay, you're talking to a gentleman who had brain surgery. I had brain surgery. Okay, I don't even really supposed to be here, but I am here. Okay, so if I would have passed on, what I would have left, some people don't have anything to leave, but bills. Okay, it's up to you. Not looking around to your friends. It's up to you. If you break your leg, who's going to be in the hospital with the cast on? You are. You're going to be in pain. It's up to you. Remember that. Okay? So I'm going to conclude this call by saying thank you to all my guests. We lost one. Tim is gone, but I'm sure you heard Tim. I brought leaders in the industry that can tell you exactly what you're looking at. All right? So enough been said. Now it's time for action. Get to it. Think about that pit bull who haven't eaten in 2 days, and he was sitting there chained up and the food right in front of him. He couldn't get to it. Then all of a sudden somebody released the chain and what do you think he did to the food? Tore it up. You have the food right here in front of you. Tear it up. You've been waiting for how long? You've been waiting for something like this. And it's very real. You heard the testimonies on this call. Okay? Looking forward to talk to everyone and anyone who's interested, seriously interested. Okay? Daniel, my lady friend. And
I'm here, my friend.
And her baby there. Are you okay? And Tim, thank you for spending this time with us. And I'm going to do a shout out to my veterans out there, because I know you guys are watching this and saying, hey, he didn't mention the veteran too much. Well, you know what? I'm a proud veteran. Okay. But I'm a proud father, grandfather, and a husband. Okay. But I got to let you guys know it's time. Enough said. It's time to change your life. You got everything you need right now. Okay. Thank you, my friends. We'll see you guys again, and I will bring them back so we can continue our conversation based on the questions you might throw at me. And if they would love to come back, I would love to have them back, and we'll talk some more. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you,
you.
Carl.
Yeah, later.
Appreciate ya.
Thank
No
you,
problem.
Carl.
Bye bye now.
Bye, guys.
Everybody have a safe day.